time for Stuttering Words Radio, WGXC, Acra, FM AM. It's now 7 p.m. and you're listening to Stuttering Words, FMradio.com, and on the web or on your Android. Just pick up your phone and your local radio station, WGXC 90.7 Acra FM radio, right here on the Wavefarm. That's the Wavefarm Radio, WGXC, WVP 90.7 on your FM fuse box. Don't touch that phone. Your hair is right. The hair is right here listening to Stuttering Words. That's WXY is the number again. That number again is 574-234-223-423-223-233. We're going to talk about gum. 3-4 MC, and you're the second. If you're the second caller, you're gonna win those Stuttering Words that you're gonna be in that contest. If you're out there listening to me, if you're alive here on your Wavefarm, on your way home and to drive time with your host, that's me, Rick Royer, and as always with me, the DJ extraordinaire. Dig that Wolfie Shrimpanati animal, that Awooga. That's the little DJ. That's our little DJ in the house, and little DJ Lucas Crane, as in the whooping, and he's gonna bite you. He's gonna bite you off something. He's gonna get you. He's gonna shoot you, bang, 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 or a bow. Hey, Lucas Crane's gonna bite you off something really harsh, and he's evil. He's a very bad man. He's a very evil, sickly, secretly sick, and he's very nice. He's very nice, but secretly, he's an evil man, and he's here to rip you some new tissues from the deep cassette tape castle. Let's vibe, ladies and gentlemen, babies. Let's take it away, Lucas, the DJ Lucas Crane. Hello, and good evening, Acra Valley. It is the second Thursday in the month, and that means it's time for Stuttering Words. Did I stutter? That's the show that brings you all the news and the prizes and more words that you'll ever hear here on WGXC Acra 90.7. That's the Wavefarm Radio. I am Rick, and he is Lucas.
Hello.
How you doing, Lucas?
Hi, I'm doing great.
Let's start with you. How's your weekend? We got a big show for you, but I want to start talking to you. I want to start hearing what you got going on. You got a nice little haircut. You got like a little cut in the, got a little cut in the jowls there.
Yeah, I was. This was done to me because I think I was having a panic attack, but it was very slow. It was very slow, and so the solution was a haircut. I mean, sometimes it's just that simple.
I agree with you. 100%. And I actually had the exact same weekend that you did. Hey, we have a really examining packed, huge packed next couple hours of the show for you here. We have a very special guest tonight, your wife, and we will also be hearing from a telephone caller live. You can call the telephone. We're going to have on the phone, we're going to have experts from a few different areas of expertise who will be talking to us about the topic of the day, which is gum. We will be talking about gum today. chewing gum and its level of safety in American culture and society and in culture at large. And we have music today, live music. We'll be hearing from the Bimbos, and we have music from the Bim Sam Dried Tomato Friends, and we have music by the Frenzies, and we have Sun-Dried Tomatoes, and we have music by the Sun-Dried Tomato Friends, and we will be making lots of various facial expressions I'm making one right now, and then later on, are you making... I can't.
I'm also making
I'm making some facial expressions. I'm expressing my face.
I mean, I know you can't see it, but I'm also making a
There will be
expression.
lots of facial expressions today, and then later on in the show, you're going to hear a lot of silence, a long stretch, a very deep, dark silence. Pretty much the whole second half of the show, an hour long of nothing, no sound at all, just silence today. And it's the whole second half of the show. It's an epic hour of silence. You'll hear some explosions first, followed by a bunch of silence. You're going to think to yourself, well, there's something wrong with my radio, but I'm going to turn that dial. But don't turn that dial. That silence is free, and it's all yours, rolling tonight on the Wuthering Suttering Farms. But first, before we get to all that silence and all those facial expressions, we have a very special something for you. We have, here they are, just some little macaronis. We have from you the cast and crew from the Fontana High Musical Theater High School Children's Musical Theater Choir, and they're here to promote their upcoming, this is a very community-based thing that we're doing right now. These children are here dressed in their macaroni costumes to promote their upcoming musical this weekend. Tickets are available on Instagram and Hulu and your bank account. Now, they're going to sing. They're very cute, and they're right here, and they're going to sing to you a little song, a little number from their upcoming musical. It's this weekend. It's Orphans. The musical is called Orphans in the Wind. Orphans getting carried away by a strong wind.
Orphans getting carried away by strong winds.
It's a very sad and true story of orphans that were carried away in the wind in Kansas and in Arkansas a couple days ago. And the song they're going to be singing to you from the musical is called Gandalf's Revenge. Take it away, kids. Fantastic! You have all cursed me ill, and that isn't all. Wasn't that just some cute and just terrible stuff there, Lucas? From those little ones, have a great time. We wish them well. Anyway, but that sweet and terrible stuff you can see at the Acre Valley High School, and we wish them Noel. Do not get tickets. Do not go to their musical at all this weekend, and you can get those tickets by going to www. Just go right up to the door and go in. Tickets go on sale at Judith Butler's house, and you can also get them at the New York Public Library. They have a little sort of an egg-shaped room in the library where you can go right in and open yourself right up and tell them all of your little secrets that you got. That's Friday at 10:30. Their musical Orphans. What was it again? Orphans blowing
away in the wind.
A strong gale force sucker right there. Taking away a little orphan. That'll be at your local Arby's 10:30 at your local Arby's High School, and that will be 10:30 p.m. Friday. That's, you know what? That's right before, Lucas. That's right before the Acre County Baby Parade, which begins at midnight on Friday and goes until that's the Acre Baby Parade. It goes on Friday midnight to 4 a.m. So bring your babies, bring your little ones in full costume. Make sure that they are all costumed up, but make sure that the costumes are very dirty, very messy, ratty costumes. Put your little ones in very messy costumes because this year the theme of the baby parade is thoroughly dirty. Ew, like little wrestlers wrestling in mud, dirty, kind of ready, stinky little, very doing messy, little baby costumes, and so covered in gooey mud, dirty baby costumes. All right, coming up, gargling all.
Can't put it back up on. Can't put it back up on. Put it back up on. Put it back up on the bookshelf. On the back up on the back up on the bookshelf. 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 The bookshelf. On the bookshelf. The bookshelf. Up on the book. Back up on the bookshelf.
Yeah! All right, folks. I like to party and I like to wear hats. And you can't take that away from me as an American. And I just want to let you know that, boys. Stuttering Words Radio. We got a 16-hour solid rock block and rock roll, flip-flop party starring Wearing My Hat, starring the debonair Don Johnson and Casey Stengel. So that's coming up, so don't go anywhere. You're in the middle of a 28-hour rock and roll R&B freak folk solid gold frank flip flippin' outy party block party. Yeah. Pesticides can be deceiving. I got 8 pesticide myths for you. Every gardener should know that pesticides kill. Pesticides can be harmful. Don't let your dog or your cat near them. Something's eating my plants. I think they're gonna die. I think I need to do something about these pesticides. Pesticides. Give me lots of hugs, baby, give me the hugs. Lucas is And we are back here at Stuttering Words on it's a pretty chilly night, Thursday night. Lucas, we're going to get a little bit of that weather from you. How's the weather looking out there?
Honestly, it's absolutely terrible.
Freezing.
Yeah,
absolutely freezing.
It's the worst. I keep having these experiences where people are I'm sitting around on a porch with someone and they're just complaining about how nice the weather is, and then I
don't think so.
I really understand. They're like, this is terrible for us. The economy will not survive this sunlight. The Catskills are basically the tropics now.
I had to lose my fingers. This morning. It was so cold. And now.
Well, look, I don't like whining, but also I'm in pain.
Yeah, and it's March 14th, and it shouldn't be that cold. It shouldn't be this cold on March 14th. It is March 14th, by the way, so if you're looking at your calendars, that is Let's see here. It's the International Paste Pasta onto your bedroom walls. You can paste any kind of pastas, macaronis, fettuccinis, marcelonis. And it's also 14th is also the hug your astronaut and kiss your fingers at the same time. Hug an astronaut and kiss your fingers at the same time. I'm doing it right now. Get your little astro buddies out here and give them a little kiss and kiss those fingers, your fingers, all of your fingers and your two thumbs because it is March 14th. But more on that later. First, I wanted to get back to you, Lucas, because there has been a few rumors.
Okay, hit me.
And I don't want to participate or be into me being sort of under the gun with this sounding of this rumor.
Right.
But the rumor is basically that you're an evil man. You're a terrible evil man. You're a demon. You're a devil. You have big blue eyes and you're like the big blue devil. You're like a demon. You're like a big demon. You have a big yellow head and you got a big yellow horn and you're a big boy demon. You're a big boy demon in big boy demon pants. So that the rumor is that you're an evil demon. And that people should think twice, or maybe even they should pack heat or a dagger when approaching you, or if they approach you at all, really. And would that be, tell me if that's a lie or a fair assessment. Go.
It's a common mistake. It's a common mistake. It's because I'm not a demon, all right?
All right.
I'm going to clear the air. I'm not a demon.
I trust you.
I'm not a demon.
I trusted you.
I just advocate for them. Okay? I advocate for demons.
I'll arm wrestle you for it. And you
Tell me
win,
why.
you're a demon. And if I win, I'm a demon.
Just tell me why.
Well, because I will tell you why. Because there have been some tapes that some people say that they found, that they dug up on your scooter. They found them on your scooter, and these tapes are of you. Sounds a lot like you saying things like "skulls, skulls, skulls." You remember that one? So from one of your greatest hits, "Skulls."
Unfortunately,
Skulls.
yes.
Skulls, 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 skulls. Skulls! 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 You're saying skulls a lot, and you're also talking about blood rituals. Did you hear what I said? I said you're talking about blood rituals.
Yeah. You know, you're going to get run out of town. You're going to get run out of town if you keep talking about blood rituals.
Well,
on the 22nd day of March, a pine tree was cut in the woods and brought into the sanctuary, where it was treated as a great divinity. The duty of carrying the sacred tree was entrusted to a guild of tree bearers. The trunk was swathed like a corpse with woolen bands and decked with wreaths of violets, for violets were said to have sprung from the blood of Attis, as roses and anemones from the blood of Adonis, and the effigy of a young man, doubtlessly Attis himself, was tied to the middle of the stem. On the second day of the festival, the 23rd of March, the chief ceremony seems to have been a blowing of trumpets. The third day, the 24th of March, was known as the Day of Blood. The high priest drew blood from his arms and presented it as an offering. Nor was he alone in making his bloody sacrifice. Stirred by the wild barbaric music of clashing cymbals, rumbling drums, droning horns, and screaming flutes, the inferior clergy whirled about in the dance with waggling heads and long streaming hair, until, wrapped into a frenzy of excitement and insensible to pain, they gashed their bodies with potsherds or slashed them with knives in order to bespatter the altar and the sacred tree with their flowing blood. The ghastly rite probably formed part of the mourning for Attis, and may have been intended to strengthen him for his resurrection. Further, we may conjecture, though we are not expressly told, that it was on the same day of blood, and for the same purpose, that the novices sacrificed their virility. Wrought up to the highest pitch of religious excitement, they dashed the severed portions of themselves against the images of the cruel goddess. These broken instruments of fertility were afterwards reverently wrapped up and buried in the earth or in the subterranean chambers, where, like the offering of blood, they may have been deemed instrumental in recalling Attis to life and hastening the general resurrection of nature, which was then bursting into leaf and blossom in the vernal sunshine. I'm sending you on a mission through time. You will not recognize me if you are successful. We'll bring this sermon. It's just the local spring return festival here, and be discovered as a lot more honest. Future. These days, the days of blood. It's just the local spring return festival here in Vermont. A lot more honest. Come to our party. We're going to be discovered as a lot more honest in the future. These days, the days of blood. It's just the local spring return festival here in Vermont. It was important for my family to bring this sermon back. The root of it was my father and his big realization when he was 38. When we were 5, that he just needed to at least see the blood, if only once per year. But he couldn't just open up his veins, oh no. The ideal was that other people might potentially need this too. The idea was that other people might potentially need this too, and get involved. And he was right. He could make do with seeing the blood of others. He could see the... He could make do with seeing the blood of others, along with his own. Just decided it would be positive attitudes and health effects of relevant dollars, from the lust of to touch or even name raw flesh. At a certain time, a teacher is enjoined not to look on raw flesh, blood, or persons whose hands have been cut off. The father of twins is in a state of taboo for some time. Of twins is in a state of taboo for some time after birth. Among other rules, he is forbidden to kill anything or to see blood. When a raid has been made on a village and a head carried off, the relations of the slain man are tabooed and have to submit to certain observances in order to escape the wrath of his ghost. They are shut up in the house, touch no raw flesh, and chew leaves over which an incantation has been uttered by the exorcist. After this, the ghost of the slaughtered man goes away to the enemy's country in pursuit of his murderer. The taboo is probably based on a common belief that the soul or spirit of the animal is in the blood, as tabooed persons are believed to be in a perilous state. For example, the relations of the slain man are liable to the attacks of his indigent ghost. It is especially necessary to isolate them from contact with spirits, hence the prohibition to touch raw meat. But as usual, the taboo is only the special enforcement of a general precept. In other words, its observance is particularly enjoined in circumstances which seem urgently to call for its application. But apart from such circumstances, the prohibition is also observed, though less strictly, as a common rule of life. Thus, some of the people will not taste blood because they believe that it contains the animal's soul, which would enter the body of the person who tastes it, of the blood. Through a strong principle of religion, they will abstain in the strictest manner from eating the blood of any animal, as it contains the life and spirit of the beast. Sometimes the hunters pour out the blood of the game they had killed and cover it up with dust. They would not taste the blood, believing that the soul of the animal was in the blood, or actually was the blood. It is a common rule that the royal blood may not be shed upon the ground. Hence, when a king or one of his family is to be put to death, a mode of execution is devised by which the royal blood shall not be spilt upon the earth. About the year 1688, the generalissimo of the army rebelled against the king and put him to death, after the manner of royal criminals, or as princes of the blood are treated when convicted of capital crimes, which is by putting them into a large iron cauldron and pounding them to pieces with wooden pestles, because none of their royal blood must be spilt upon the ground, it being, by the religion, a great impiety to contaminate the divine blood by mixing it with the earth. When Kublai Khan defeated and took his uncle Mian, who had rebelled against him, he caused Mian to be put to death by being wrapped in a carpet and tossed to and fro until he died, because he would not have the blood of his lying imperial spilt upon the ground or exposed in the eye of heaven and before the sun. One Khan will put another to death to get possession of the throne. But he takes great care that the blood not be spilt. For they say that it is highly improper that the blood of the great Khan should be spilt upon the ground. So they cause the victim to be smothered somehow or other. The like feeling prevails at court, where a peculiar mode of execution without bloodshed is reserved for princes, of the blood, the princes of the blood, for princes of the blood, the blood, princes of the blood, the blood, the blood, the blood, the blood of the blood, of the blood, of the blood, the blood, the blood of the blood.
So, is it time for me to talk or something? I mean, can I like get a word in edgewise here or something? Because I would love to let me finish what I was saying for a change, which is that, Lucas, we have the envelope here that is determining whether those tapes that we have just heard about you talking about blood rituals, eating human flesh, all that stuff, if that indeed means that you are evil witch.
Does it mean I get kicked out of society?
Yeah, so we're going to open the envelope. Did you hear that?
Did you see my expression?
Yeah, I did. I'll open it again. All right, so the envelope says, whether or not you are a demon, the answer is you may or may not be. But you know, Lucas, that's close enough for me. You could be my friend. Let's be friends. Let's stay being friends, because Lucas and I, folks, have been friends since 1999. That's right. We first met when he came over my house. I didn't know who he was. Just came right in, and we've been friends ever since. And we're going to be friends forever, even if he is a Beelzebub of some sorts. I have taken a blowtorch to Meatball before, and I've never ever been saved until you can't tell me that I can't be friends with a Beelzebub, because I will be a friend with any Beelzebub, no matter what they have, tails or any kind of like chains around their neck or anything like that.
That's so sweet.
Sure. So we're going to move on here. We got to get going here. We have it is 7:40. That's the 7:40 note for time for Scores, Sports and Scores. And that the Scores on the Hour, brought to you by Linkletters Garlic. If you don't know a Linkletters, you don't care about anybody but yourself. And you know what that means. You're selfish. Now, the scores from last night. All right, let's take a look. We have the Terrifying Large Bats beat the Phipps Air Conditioning and Cooling Supplies by a scope of around 47.5 against 2 kelvins. That's rare kelvins, 2 rare kelvins, and that's interpreted in Gunter's Chains as 22.0 or 1, or 7 small packets accepted at the gate and delivered straight to your door. We also have in the news that Debbie beat Linda for the Small Motel Wrestling Championship. And folks, spring is around the corner. And you know what that means? It is nearly time for lagoon season. Lagoon season is coming up. The weather's really nice right now. It's beautiful and hot. And the nicer it gets, the better the lagoons are, folks. And the lagoons are going to be calling you soon. So I just wanted to give you a little public service announcement reminder for all of you out there, and whether you're listening or you're blonde or you're a blonde man, or if you are a blonde man, don't come calling to me because I'm not interested. But it is balloon season, lagoon season coming up. So I just wanted to give you a little note that if you're thinking about jumping into a lagoon or anything like that, that you should always, how should I put this? I'm saying that you should, and I mean never, ever, if you're going to do the lagoon, jump. If anyone's around, I don't want you should actually just not jump in the lagoon.
I don't want you to hurt yourself.
Just don't go. Just don't do the lagoon at all. Just make the right decision. Make the Karuba decision. And that's right. Make sure that everything you do tonight is full of love, because death is not the end, folks. Love is. And that's all I'm saying, folks, because we have a crisis of love in this country. We have a crisis of the heart. We have a crisis of the mind. Our brains are shaped like a heart in this country. And it's critical that we don't act like other countries. Russia, Poland,
Iceland,
Germany, France,
Sweden,
Italy.
Nova Scotia.
So far, I'm doing all Europe. You're doing all
Mexico.
Mexican cities. But alas, we also have Canada.
Holland.
Yeah. Turkey. The country.
Peru.
The Philippines.
Cambodia.
Did we get them all? Is that no? Is Swahili a country?
No.
No, it's a word.
Yep.
I think we got all the countries. Oh, China, that's in Asia. That's an Asian one. I'm not sure if that counts. China's on the list of countries, but it is a country.
Brazil.
I think I said that.
Brazil.
I think we're just repeating them now. I think we've named every country that there is in the world.
Chile.
That's a food. Right. And I know that this is the radio and we shouldn't be giving plugs or anything, but I do love the chili bar at Frico's. It is, and I go to chili bars quite often. I am out of my mind for chili bars. I will just stop whatever I'm doing and I will spend thousands of years in my life searching out the best kind of chili bar because I've been to all of them. I will turn blue for the right kind of chili bar, and I think that we've got through all the countries, and that is it for my friends for our little segment that we like to call Politics as I See It. That is a Stuttering Words exclusive.
Stuttering Words exclusive.
Stuttering Words exclusive. Stuttering Words exclusive.
Right now.
Okay, folks, now we're going to head over to it's time to get a word from our sponsors, but don't go anywhere because when we get back, we're going to be giving away 2 free tickets. That's 2 free tickets to the Giving Away the 2 Free Ticket Show, and so stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Don't you touch that dial. Commercial coming right up.
Hey, this is Tony Pep, and I'm doing here a commercial for Baby Jenkins Soothing Lotion. Baby Jenkins Soothing Lotion is a really good soothing lotion that is way better than all of the other soothing gels out there. And trust me, I have tried a lot of the soothing lotions. The last lotion that I tried was is this brand called Equate Soothing Lotion, and it didn't work so well. It wasn't a very good product. It was very watery. It got I squirted it out of my hands and it got all over my pants. It got all over my lawn chair. And it left a film. It left like a residue on my fingers. So don't get that other brand, Equate. It was very bad. It didn't even work. I covered my entire body with it, and it didn't work. I had to take the whole bottle of it, and I took it outside. I took it all the way out into the road. And I just left it out there on the road. I didn't care what had befallen it. So don't get that brand. That's a very bad brand of soothing lotion. Get Baby Jenkins soothing lotion. I've been wearing it for a couple hours now, and so far it's holding up. It's holding up pretty good. So get Baby Jenkins. It's pretty good.
Baby Jenkins and you.
Jenkins and you.
Baby Jenkins and you.
Jenkins and you.
Baby Dragons and you.
Baby dragons and you.
Whatever.
Dragons and you. Baby dragons and you.
Baby Jenkins.
it gets you like a little hyped up, but it's gum. So they were like giving it to people in the like as we're all kind of getting tired in front of the DJs or something. They were just handing gum out to everybody, and you could like see everyone chewing on this gum, and all of a sudden like started getting like hyped up. Yeah, it was super crazy because the thing is like the military is why we started doing these things in the first place. I mean, like rations on booze and cigarettes were also given to the military, so there's military gum.
It is 7:55 past the hour on your local radio station. That's WGXC Acra 90.7. This is Stuttering Words, and you are listening to Stuttering Words on WGXC Acra. That's 90.7 on your FM dial, and it's time once again for Investigative Reports, the program where we or you or I can we listen to, we look at a subject and we talk a topic, and we I am still Rick, and this week on Investigative Reports, we're asking the question, gum, is it safe? Now, gum has been a food that has been around our country since the dawn of time. It was originally made by the Pilgrims. They made them out of trees, out of their boats. But in a recent study, and it's been loved by people from everywhere, from their cars to the airport. But in a recent study, and I love gum too. I like to chew it, and why not? But after I heard this recent study, but there's been a recent study from the Bradley Chubb School of Vitamins that has revealed that 40% of our gum today that you can buy on your discount aisles has traces of tires in it. That's right, tires from like trucks. That's right, folks.
Don't forget glitter. Don't forget the
glitter and tires from trucks. And that's tires in gum is what I'm saying. Can you ask? So we ask you, the people of the citizens of Acra Valley, is gum safe? Would you chew? Would you chew? We want to know, would you want your child to chew, or would you chew, or would you chew or eat? Would you chew, or would you want your child to chew or eat chewing gum? So our phone lines are open, so you could give us a ring right now on our home phone numbers. You can call me, dial right at home, and looks like we do have our first caller on line 1. Yes, we do. Caller 1, you are on the air.
Hey, huh?
Hi, how are you?
You remember Schechter's Tavern down on Elmwood, huh?
Schechter's, yeah.
Oh, Tony Pep used to go in there every day. I go home, change into a pair of dungarees, and go down to Schechter's, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Well, after about 9 to 10 beers, Schechter, he'd give you this pair of nail clippers, you know?
Nail clippers.
Nail clippers came in a little green sheath, you know, and it had his name on the back.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I had accumulated about 7 or 8 of these damn things. And finally, I called Del over and I said, "Hey, Del," I said, "this means one, 2 things. Either you think I'm a damn charity case, or you think I ain't well groomed."
Mm-hmm.
Well, huh?
Yeah.
Well,
Go ahead.
Schechter, he said, hey, Tony Pep, he said, "It don't mean a thing." He said, "It's policy, you know." He said, "We give them out, you know, it's complimentary." I said, "Del, you know how many holes I fill with money, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Huh, babe?" Well, Del said, "Hey, don't mean anything, Tony Pep." I said, "You know what, Del?" I said, "I'm taking my business elsewhere."
It's just grooming. I mean,
all right, but so you're talking about nail files, but so nail files was last week's question. Nail files, are they safe? Caller, do you have anything that you want to say about this week's topic, which is gum, the safety of gum in our child's mouths today? Do you have anything to say about gum? Hello? Oh.
Hello?
I think we lost him.
Oh.
I think we lost him, Lucas.
Well, those are the breaks.
He was right there. I could hear him. I could feel him.
Another person reaching out.
I know.
And we failed him. We dropped him.
life failed him and he's gone. And I just have to remind myself in times like these, when a caller is lost, that, you know, like the great Buddha says, a caller is like a cloud. And a cloud that you think is pretty and pretty neat and magical, but it's...
Looks like a friend of yours.
Yeah, but it's also temporary. But you have to remember that that cloud turns into rain. That rain flows down like a dress on a bride and becomes the river. That river flows into the garden and becomes a tree. And that tree grows up and gets chopped into little bits and turned into gum. And that gum is then turned into a tire that you put on your car. And tires last forever. Tires, my friend, are forever. So if you lose a caller, you're on the phone, and the phone drops, the line drops, and you're sad, and you're wondering, will I ever hear that voice again? Just remember, that voice on the other line is a Michelin, is a Goodyear, is a Firestone, is a Chachi, is a Buick's, is a BBJ, is a sniffling little Butterfinger, is a off sort of triangle-free off Surefire Quaker music opening land thing, meanie, little blue meanie. So don't worry, we got you covered right here on Stuttering Words. Okay, I'm gonna cry right now. I'm sorry, I just gotta let it all out. I am gonna cry. I'm done crying. I'm done crying. So how about we take a little breather and go to our next commercial, where we'll hear from our sponsors at Baby Jenkins Soothing Formula.
Hi, kids.
Mr. Kimball!
I'm back.
Okay, so we'll get a little bit of an update here about this Baby Jenkins lotion. It's still doing pretty good. I put it all over the parts of me that was very itchy, and I'm still not itching. It's been a couple hours and I'm still not itching. But that's very much unlike the last product that I used, the Equate brand soothing lotion. That stuff did not work at all. And I spent $5 on it. I spent $5 on that, which I could have spent on like a Western omelet or something. But instead, fool me once, fool me twice. Get the heck out of here, So I did check on the bottle outside, and I did notice that the bottle is all it got ran over by a truck. That's okay with me. I didn't care anything about it. But this new brand, the Baby Jenkins, is good. I would suggest buying it if you don't want to be fooled by another brand out there, a competitive brand that basically promises a fairy tale of relief, folks. I'm talking about a fairy tale of relief, because it did not soothe any of my itchy parts, my rashy parts. But I'm doing pretty good now. You're listening to Stuttering Words. My name is Tony Pep, and you're listening to WGX, the Acra 90.7. Hey, I'm drooling all over myself here, folks. Come on, get the heck out of here. All right, thank you. Get the baby ginger lotion. All right.
Stuttering Words Radio.
Right, it's time. It's that time of the show where we are going to talk to a live guest. We have a live guest in the studio. We have a live guest somewhere in the studio. Lucas, do you have to run and get this live guest?
I think I have to go to the car. I think I can see her pulling out of the driveway right now.
All right, all right.
I think
Well, you go catch her, and in the meantime, she
okay.
walked right in
She
here.
walked
This is
right in.
all right. It's guest time. It's guest time here on Stuttering Words Radio. Have a seat right there. Don't mind this. It's just a little bit of a sound effect here. So our guest today in the studio is Angela Moore. She is a local author and more, no pun intended. So,
Let's see here.
how do we do it? Is this a microphone?
You
Is
go
this a
ahead and
microphone?
You had to do that. Please excuse us. We are idiots. One second.
Yeah, this is a microphone, I
No,
think.
there you go.
It's it looks like a colander, but it's actually, if you speak into the top of the colander, you'll hear a microphone.
Go ahead.
I can hear it. No, I don't hear it.
How about now? All right.
Hello?
Yes.
Is that it?
I think so.
Push the green button.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Now we're talking sound.
I think.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, there we go. We got it. So all we had to do here for future reference, folks, is you plug the green button into the Sharpie and you stick it right in the middle of the colander. In case you find yourself ending up once in a while here on Acre in the studio.
It actually
to do a
started.
show.
It actually started working the second the dog entered the room. Angela Moore,
He's my familiar. That's
Fr-
why it started working.
friend of animals.
Angela Moore, it's good to have you here on Stuttering Words and the Village. You have a book that you're working on, or is it out? Where are we in this process of this book and what it is about? Is it?
We're writing it currently.
Ah, yes.
Did you say we? Is this a collaboration?
No, I believe she's referring to the royal we.
Yes.
Oh. See, I'm not really up on my British history.
No, it's grammar that you're not up on.
But so you're in the process of writing it.
Yes.
And what is this about? Let me stick the colander in your
I
in your
would
ear.
say it's a non-linear story about a convocation.
Convocation?
Yes, a gathering of people bringing about a new side of time is how I reference it. Not a new world, but a whole new time.
Genre. Is there a genre that you can point me or the listeners to?
I would say it's a dream fantasy, fiction,
Yeah, so that's what's inspiring.
journal entries.
That's what's inspiring to you.
Any authors that you can point to say it's like that dude or chick?
That dude.
It's dude. All right.
I would say it's more like a dude.
Okay, it's more.
Oh, you're writing in a distinctly
So you're like-
gendered way. I see. No, I'm just
You're like
kidding.
George
dude,
Sand.
dude isn't actually that gendered these days.
Yeah, it's a dude. I
yeah.
think it's non-gendered. I tried very hard not to use pronouns, but
Oh.
then
That's not what. No, that's not what I meant. I meant, is there an author that you
are inspired by?
you might say that this work is in the vein of?
no.
Okay,
Wow.
excellent. Yeah,
Wow.
that's some good
That's
stuff.
what I like to hear.
That's what I like to hear. That's what I'm
what I like to
talking
hear.
about. Well, also just like kind of tell me what you've been inspired by lately as the process has been going, because it's really fascinating to talk to someone who is so committed and has been working on a book, just in their house with a pen.
I'm inspired by wildlife sanctuaries, and that's my biggest inspiration.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, it took a while for the button to
I've
release.
also been inspired by certain video game radio stations, Sidewinder Radio.
Shout out Sidewinder Radio. Okay, so what I have a little passing familiarity with Sidewinder Radio and their ilk, and what I like most effectively about that is that it is a world within a world. You know, that's kind of like it's sort of an interesting thing to get across, like a space beneath reality. You know, it's like a pocket dimension, something like that. You know, like
Pocket dimension is a good explanation. I think it's a world within a world. Is that what you?
Yeah, a world within a world. That's kind of an inspiring concept to me. Yeah.
So you would say that this book, because you had mentioned that it's non-linear. Is that what you said?
Yes, I can follow a timeline.
Oh well, but you're not interested in a timeline.
I don't believe in them.
So
now we're talking. Release the time.
So the book is weird.
Release the time, as Big Frida would say.
So the book is weird.
Well, you're going to hear that word bandied around a lot, but honestly, considering the way everything is going in reality, the crenellations, all of the curdling, weird is just another day in the sun, you know what I mean?
I would say the book is stuttering.
That's what I like to hear, a little bit of slittering, slattering, stuttering all over the place. So when might we expect this book? Where are we with that?
Yeah, speaking of time...
The season of fall, 2024.
Season of fall 20. You have a publisher lined up?
I'm looking for a publisher.
Oh, okay. So you would like the fall 2024.
I'll be ready for a publisher in 2024.
Got it.
And here we are. And here we come to the reason you're here. So we're wafting out onto the radio waves. Anybody? Publishing? Words in order?
Mostly
or
words
out of order.
Out of order.
Yeah.
Time out of order. That would be a good book. That would be a good book if there was a book called Time Out of Order.
It would be called Order Out Time Of.
Order Out of Time Of. Okay.
More questions.
That's super interesting.
What is your favorite movie? That's a really dumb question. Don't answer that one.
Yeah,
so,
what's even a movie? Like,
who is?
I can't
oh wait,
even say.
okay. How about
how about
this? Let's do a real simple one, okay?
Who's your ugliest friend? Of all your that's a really bad question.
No, I got a really good one.
I don't have ugly friends.
Well,
no. Yeah.
I know, but if there was if you had to rate them, if you had to order them, who's like? I mean, don't even answer it. But who would be? You could think about it. Who would be lowest on the list? I mean, I'm just trying to interview. I don't even know how to interview. I mean, this is the kind of thing. I mean that I'm trying to work out for myself in a post-corporate capitalist America.
Like how to string a sentence together, how to end a sentence,
and to interview someone without a question, because that's what I would do.
That's a big deal.
If there was another author here like Dean Koontz, I wouldn't ask him any questions.
Come on, that's a made-up name.
You could just say answers.
Exactly.
Ooh, okay.
But not in America.
I kind of think
in America in the 20th century.
I kind of think I have. I think I got it, you guys. I think I got it. Okay. All right. This is probably okay. I'm going to try to make a really easy one. All right. But it's almost like a tarot style casting of the bones. All right, Angela.
Yes, I'm still here.
Pick a number between 1 and 10. And then
77.
Numbers out of order.
You gotta be a rebel. I see.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, you must be a
Look at your local Walmart for Angela's new book, Numbers Out of Order.
You might be. It's like it's gonna be.
Look in your nearest Wegmans.
Man, you must be a hell of a dog owner. How many times has this dog eaten today? Oh man.
The dog knows no tricks.
The dog knows no numbers. You know, I feel fealty to numbers all the time, and then I just stare into the dog's eyes.
Numbers are real.
Okay. Did we discover numbers, or were they created or discovered?
Discovered.
Did we create them, or did we discover them?
We discovered them.
So who's your stupidest friend?
Yeah. You know, like as
have you had to? Okay, that's a bad question.
I'm probably my stupidest
It's
friend.
probably a bad
yeah.
question.
You know what?
Your best close friend. Like if
Stupid,
you had to,
stupid like a fox.
Name your closest 10 friends, and which of them is stupid and ugly. No.
No.
I'm really bad at this. I watched the Dick Oaks Jr. show the other day, and he asked really wonderful questions, and I tried to take notes, and I failed. I failed miserably. But Angela, did you want to stick around? So we're gonna Lucas and I are gonna do a little. Tricky little jam session here. Did you want to stick around? We're gonna make a lot of noises, and we're gonna do a little bit of a he's gonna go like, and I'm gonna be like, he's gonna get really eldritch and like a kind of a grunge rock kind of feel to it. Would you want to stick around and get a little bit of grungy with us?
Yeah, I like noises, and I just want to say thanks so much for having me on Stuttering Words.
Whatever.
Yeah. All right, that's Angela Mori, and here we go on Stuttering Words with a little bit of juicy jams right here from the G. Lucas Crane Juice Box. Ow! Ow, ow, ow!
I fought in this war for millennia.
It is 6:30 a.m. in an industrial wasteland in Brooklyn, New York. There are no people around. At the intersection, on 2 of 4 corners, there are only my house and the check cashing place, which is closed at the moment. No one else is home. The sun is rising over near the peppermint-topped tanks that dominate the skyline over the ball fields. The sun is a deep orange. I stare right at it with apparently no ill effect. That can't be right. I take in the morning in bloom as trash rustles around in the warm breeze. I am in a blissful industrial trance. I smoothly turn my head on a whim, a smooth, steady rate of turning. I feel well oiled. Glancing in this way to my left, I see a raccoon sitting upright on his haunches, looking in the same direction. I perceive the raccoon in profile as he seems to contemplate the industrial sunrise in the same manner. I feel a wave of powerful kinship with this animal. He is staring at the sunrise. I am staring at him. He seems to blink, and then, with equal human smoothness, he slowly rotates his head from staring off into the distance to looking straight at me. Now I can see his whole face. The part of his face that I previously couldn't see is revealed to be overgrown with pustulating abscesses and bloody sores, wet with bodily fluids spilling out of red raccoon flesh. I stare at this quietly revealed sunlit horror for a second, and he stares back, turning red. He suddenly howls and darts toward me. My sunrise is broken as I run from him. I am screaming. I scream because I had gotten used to there not being anyone around for blocks, and I could finally let myself go from the clutch of other people in the city. I'm screaming and running back to my open door, slamming it at the last minute so that the raccoon can't come in and do what he wanted to do, to kill us all. He wants to infect us. I can see it. I feel like I am being betrayed by a former close friend.
Fighting for the Savior in the pre-mortal world. And I went to other worlds and I fought. And I was one of his strongest warriors. And I saw it. One of his strongest warriors. And I saw it. One of his strongest warriors. And I saw it. And he showed me so that I could never deny it again. One of his strongest warriors. And I saw it. And he showed me so that I could never deny it again. One of his strongest warriors. And I saw it.
I'm hearing.
And he showed me so that I could
He's
never
showing
deny
me
it again. One of his strongest
the name
warriors.
Limbus
And I saw it.
or
And he showed
O'Rourke.
me so that I could never deny
Or maybe it could be Limbus O'Rourke. If there's anyone out there who has lost anyone by the name of Limbus New York, O'Rourke, you O'Reilly, you can give us a call because the warrior is reaching out for you. He's telling me that he is happy. He's telling me that he has downloaded MapQuest and it's not working on his phone. So you might want to reach out to him in whatever way you can, to the other side, to the other world, to the beyond, and say to this person, I'm with you, and say I am here with you, and say I'm here with you, and say I'm bare naked, and say I'm naked with you, and be naked with you, and say be naked with you, and just reach out and say you're naked with you, and just be naked with you, and just go to the other side, and just go to the other side and be naked, just be naked on the other side, just reach out, just go beyond and be naked, go beyond being naked, just go beyond being naked. Just go beyond being naked with you, with me and with you, being naked together, just you and me being naked together, going beyond the realm of the spiritual world where there are no clothes. Because the spirits don't wear clothes, the spirits don't wear bodies, the spirits don't wear bones. So, don't wear clothes when you reach out to him to say I love you. I'm sorry. It's you. It's you. Slap him in the face. 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 Slap him in the face.
Summary Words exclusive.
Right now.
Yes, folks, this is Stuttering Words on WGJ's. It is trivia time. It's a WG Acra CNY Stuttering Words exclusive.
Summary Words exclusive.
Yes, trivia time. That is the part of the show, trivia time, when we discuss all things trivia. Anything related to trivia, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about our favorite trivia moments. We're going to talk about our feelings about trivia. We're going to be talking about trivia customs abroad and past experiences with trivia trauma.
Trivia no-nos.
And we'd like to know your thoughts, your no-no thoughts. We'd like to know your no-no thoughts on trivia, too. We do not want to know your non-thoughts on trivia. We want to know your trivia thoughts. So if you want to email us, you can zap us, fax us, or email us, or bling us, and email us your trivia memories on our web app at the 600 and 618 in the Bing Bong, or just, be just pick up a book and just start reading. Just start reading on any page. Just flip open to any page and start reading a memoir or something about the deceitful kind of like mystery novel, and you just enjoy it, and you find yourself sitting in bed for so long that your neck starts to get all tingly, spiritualized tingles, and you go out and you see a whole bottle of Baby Jenkins lotion that's been run over by a truck, and you're covered in greasy slime bola, and you don't know what to do. You gotta do it. You gotta look into the doorway that's been opened in the middle of the road, and you gotta open that doorway. People don't know in Cairo or Hudson. People don't know Cairo, really. I mean, everywhere else in the Hudson Valley, people know this, but it's weird, Lucas. People in Cairo don't seem to know that if you draw a doorway with chalk anywhere, a fence, a wall, a Lamborghini, middle of the road, that if you draw that doorway with the chalk, that you could enter that doorway, put it on the side of a dumpster, I don't care, go loopy. Then if you loop that doorway frame into the driveway and you write it and you draw it with that piece of chalk, the piece of chalk, of course, has to be blessed by a Euphratean saint, but if you draw that doorway, it becomes a gateway to another side, and the dimension where clothes are not necessary. And that's the most important thing to know, is that you don't know anything. If you're in Cairo, you don't know this about gateways going into other dimensions, other realms, and you're using the gateways to go through the other realms, where you can actually be a hollow yellow warrior, just like my friend Vanessa Bradgrave.
I've fought in this war for
millennia. So I just wanted to point that out. But getting back to trivia, we have a letter here that was sent to us, and this letter reads, "Hello, I am Bacchus Genie. I'm otherwise known as Amber. I drive a 78 Dodge, and from there it just gets very, very eerie after that, and totally blurry and illegible and weird. Just weird. I'm talking, this letter gets very weird. It's a wave of shadowy mystery that has been sent to us here in the studio. Very odd, cryptic, and I'm allergic to anything eldritch, but I will tell you that this set off my allergies hardcore. Coming up after this program is Disco 3000, but you're still here and alive on Stuttering Live. Very weird. Very Starcase.
Stuttering Words exclusive.
Oh, yeah, but your last item number of our grabs or something. All right. I think we've tapped into something very demonic. I think we've tapped into something very dark. And I don't know. So what I'm trying to say here is that we have been sent a letter from Amber, who drives a 78 Dodge. If you're out there, what are you doing to us? What are you doing to us? I sniff. I sniff. I sniff. I sniff. I sniff. I sniff, and I don't smell anything good going on here. I want to go home. I just 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 want to go home. 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 Home.
1, 2, 12, 6, 9, 4, 9, 32, 12, 6, 2, 8, 9, 9, 4, 9, 2, 9, 4, 9, 0, 2, 2.
Give us a ring at 92422.
6, 7, 4.
Or leave us a message here on Live Port.
It's April 15th, 2011.
March 14th, the second Thursday of every month.
My number is 2, 1, 2, 2,
2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2.
My bank account number is
2011, and my routing number is 216411000899. My bank account number is 641219436281741321111001
Go ahead. Disco 3000 is coming up at 9 o'clock. It's a good music on the radio, a weekly 2-hour free-form music program recorded live to air from Andrew O'Connor's long-running clandestine radio project, Parkdale Pirate Radio. But right now, you are listening to Stuttering Words, and we will be with you for the next 30 minutes exactly. And Lucas, I have a little bit of a problem with you.
Okay.
I want to tell you a little update. Here's the here's the news. You want to hear the news? You want to hear the news? You want to hear the update with the news? Here's the headlines of the day.
Sure.
I got in a fist fight with Ray.
Oh, you and Ray had it out finally?
I had it out with Ray. I beat him up. I punched him out. I knocked his lights out. His teeth went through the roof.
Oh.
And you know why?
Why?
You set us up. You set us up to fight. You wanted to see us fight.
It
because of that.
finally comes out. I've been working on this for years, and you're finally realizing this.
Yeah, well. I just want to let you know that Ray has a couple less teeth now because of Ray is huge. By the way, listeners, if you don't know Ray, he's gigantic.
He's a gigantic
he
man.
loves meatballs and blowtorches, and I knocked that boy out. I knocked his head off.
I can vaguely
His head
believe.
went into a cave. I knocked his head. I punched him square in the face, and his head flew off of his body, and it went deep into a dark cave, and it went all the way out to the other side. You can find his head in Sweden now, but you will not find his body anywhere because it's in an interplanetary dimension. By the way, Ray's friend is now after me because of knocking his head off.
Well, of course.
His name is The Wind.
Everybody loves Ray.
Now, who wants to mess with a guy named The Wind? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about, people?
Honestly, that's one of the craziest nicknames I've ever heard.
I think it might be the same Wind.
He can really put him away, the Wind.
I think it's the same Wind who might have taken away those orphans.
Oh, that is the weirdest guy. You know, every time I'm in the in that bar in Andy's, and the Wind walks in. I mean, I'm only there for 5 more minutes, but then I have to leave.
I'm eating some macaroni and cheese. Up next, another 27,562,1943,64 billion hour rock, block, and rock and roll to your socks off. Here on Wandering Stuttering Words, 64 straight hours of high-tailing music right out of here, Sisto Chevrolet Ford. Coming to you live from the Beastie Boys concert here in Bisco Park, Florida, Campanelli.
Stuttering Words Radio. Right now.
Thanks. My name is G. Lucas Crane, and you are listening to WGXC Acra 90.7 FM.
Is this microphone on? Get out of here! Welcome back, everyone. This is Rick at Stuttering Words. Just wanting to wish everyone out there good luck. If you see someone out there on the street, go on and give them a kiss. Because love is what we're all on this planet for. So, for all you lovers out there in the graveyards of Malibu, with your man buns all tied up in an auction house of dreams, this one is going out for you, and only you. Feelings I'm feeling of dreams of mine. Wallabies, koalabees, all these my beliefs in you. Riding on a carousel, 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 carousel. There's two pieces of meat on your back of the world, but you don't even see because you're not me. You can see forever inside of the eternity on the carousel of time and space. 14 members of the will cost you $4 billion. $4 billion. Shoot that money into space. Shoot that money into outer space. Lucas, why don't you sing along with me? Sing along with me here. This is a little duet. This one's a little duet going to everyone out there who has their websites on WordPress.com or .org. This one's going right out to you, straight to the heart, right into you, right into the middle, right between the eyes.
Shoot that money into outer space. Shoot that money into outer space. Shoot that money into outer space. I want that money into outer space. Shoot that money into outer space.
Don't you get Randy?
Outer space.
Don't you get Randy with me? Don't you get rowdy with me? Don't you get Randy with me? Don't you get loose? Don't you get loose? Don't you get lascivious with me? Don't you get loose? Don't you get rude? Don't you have that little nasty attitude? Don't you get nasty? Don't you get rude? You're a blonde man and don't talk to me. I don't like blondes.
You need that money for.
I don't like blondes.
To get to the end of the home.
I don't like blondes.
You don't know.
I like my alimony check. My alimony check. That's all I look forward to these days. Is get my alimony check in the mail. Then I go out to Wegmans. I get orange candy. I get sponge candy. I get rock hard candy. I get nerds. I get nerds. I get nerds. I get nerds on a spacecraft. I got nerds on a spacecraft. I got nerds on a spacecraft here, folks. What I'm seeing a vision of several of your. I want you to think of your 10 closest friends, and I want you to tell me who the nerdiest of your friends are. And I am seeing them on a hovercraft, and they are going 100 miles an hour. And on the side of the hovercraft is a barcode. And if you scan that barcode, if you scan that barcode, you get money, get And the word of the day is pustules. Pustules. P-U-S-T-U-L-E. Have you ever heard of that word, Lucas? Pustules? Pustules. That's all. Pustules. Oh, it's pustules. And we'll be right back after these station notice notifications on my medication, or you get your medication. Call to get your free medication. Call us live on the Soundbite channel, and you get your free medications put to you from Hannaford.com.
Oh, my Valentine chocolate gown. Oh, my Valentine chocolate gown. Chocolate gown. Oh, my Valentine chocolate gown. Chocolate gown. Gown. Chocolate gown. A Valentine. Oh, my Valentine chocolate gown.
Cities made of fur.
I have a
Entire cities built on fur. Entire cities on fire. Made of fur. Made of fur. Entire cities made of fur. Set on fire. Entire cities made of fur. Entire furry cities. Ugh, crunch.
Can't put it back.
Entire cities made of
Can't put it back. I can't put it back up. I can't
Lost
put
my
it
noodle.
back up.
I'm back.
I can't put it back up on my
Entire
bookshelf.
cities to the
Can't put it
sounds
back
of
up on my
oboe.
bookshelf.
Entire cities to the sounds of oboe made of fur. An oboe made of fur. An oboe made of fur. An oboe made of fur. A Japanese oboe made of fur. An oboe made of fur. Entire cities made of fur. Entire cities made of oboes made of fur. Japanese oboes made of fur. Entire cities. Entire Japanese cities. Entire cities in Japan made of fur. Entire cities made of fur. Entire cities made of fur. Entire cities made of fur. Set to the sounds of oboes in Japan. Entire cities made of fur. Entire cities made of fur. Entire cities.
Knock, knock. Oh, my Valentine chocolate gown. I have a book about gravity. I can't put it back up on my bookshelf. Knock, knock. Who's there? What's your please? What's your please who? What's your please wash the dishes, dear? What do you call a bear with no teeth?
You got that toy and that toy.
A gummy bear. What do you call a bear with no teeth?
An old man bear, old man bear, an old man bear, an old man bear.
A gummy bear. Bear, bear, bear. Gummy bear. A bear. A bear. A bear. A bear. A bear. A bear.
Well, folks, we've reached that time of the night where we have to say goodbye on Stuttering Words. It's been a lovely 2 hours. I just want to thank our special guest tonight. Yeah. Thanks, Lucas. Just want to thank our special guest tonight, Angela Moore. Best of luck on your book. I hope it publishes in order. All the pages are published in. I hope that when your book gets published, they publish all the pages in the correct order. And I also want to thank Tom for showing me some buttons in the studio and everyone here at WGXC. This was our premiere of the show, so give us a hoot. Tell us if you liked it, hated it, want to hear more. Because we could do this. We've been offered to do this for 10 hours straight. We do the entire Thursday.
Every day.
So let us know how you feel and if you love it or if you're like, whatever. So give us a hoot, give us a horn, give it a collar, give it a collar, give us a holler, give us a collar. Call me on my landline phone and call me if there's this one like I don't know if you know this about Denver.
Jesus? Wait, what?
Yeah. But it's that time of the night where we have to say goodbye, and you know how we say goodbye here on Stuttering Words. We're going to bring you a little original song, a little song by me and Lucas. This one's called Cave of the Winds, and we're going to let you off with this one, and we just want to say goodnight to you all. We're really feeling alive. We really feel alive when we do something like this. I feel alive.
I mean, the bar is low, but I definitely feel like I'm alive.
Yeah. That's what this is all about, and I hope that you all felt alive with us. I am certainly, I could tell you right now, after a couple hours like this, I am not dead, and that's great to hear.
And that's great to hear. Yeah, that's what we can say. I mean, I feel pretty confident in saying that, and I honestly, I look into the dog's eye, and it just makes me feel great.
So, folks, just say goodnight to me. Kiss your fingers goodbye. And don't forget to tell your weirdos that you love them. Good night from us. I'm Rick.
I'm Lucas.
And this is Stuttering Words. When I was a little boy, my folks would say, behave or we'll take you to the mountains and we'll leave you at the mouth of the cave of the winds, where little boys go when they mortally sin. And ever since then, I've had the desire to sneak from my window and sit by a fire in the mountains, where I imagine I would join in to the howling sound of the wind. Ooh, oh, ooh, ooh. Now I'm a grown man and I tell myself, behave, or they'll take you away from the mountains to put out your fire, to live in a world where none dare desire